If you had to get 5 players from today's game and play a 7-game series against your bad boy Pistons, who would those players be?
The question is, what rules are we playing by?
We're playing by the 80s rules, your rules.
I'm gonna pick a team that talent-wise would give us a hard time.
You would break them.
Yeah, where our mentality was and what our defensive scheming was, right? It all depends on what coach you putting with these 5 players. Because you just weren't gonna beat us with talent. We proved that against the Lakers, Chicago, and Boston. You had to come with a little bit more than just the best players, because we're gonna make you think for 2.5 hours and for 48 minutes. And if there's a weak link on your team, we're gonna exploit that.
That type of mentality is the most ferocious, mentally grinding mentality.
Yeah.
And like you've proven that works only for y'all. Like, you can't copy that style. If we are talking the top 25 best players ever, you beat three of the top 10 in their teams.
All of them.
Right?
All them people that they say are the best to ever do it, my teams beat all of them. You know, we probably was the best defensive team to ever play in the NBA. Now, they've showed you some highlights of us. They showed a few clips of us fouling people hard, and then they wrote a few paragraphs around it, and they said, okay, this is the Pistons. But when you go back and you watch the Pistons play and you talk to all the coaches that you've played for, all of them are trying to emulate the way we play defense.
They tell you from one perspective, but they don't show you the whole game.
Still, the highest scoring game ever in the NBA is held by who? The Detroit Pistons. At 186 points. That's what we scored against the Denver Nuggets.
Grandmas and grandpas?
We was playing against the Denver Nuggets, 186, 184.
It's the altitude.
The highest scoring game ever, right? How many games have you actually seen of the Detroit Pistons in your lifetime? Think about that.
I mean, to be honest, off top, I've only seen clips of Dennis Rodman doing his thing.
Yeah,
I've seen clips of you when you hurt your ankle. Right, but they don't really show you guys as a whole, even though you're champions.